because when I went and watched him spar and train, they said his left hook is deadly, and he puts Winderson down with it here in round 2.
It's the variety of the work to set it up, Wade, as well.
This is bad news if you're a Winderson fan. Kenny is here to silence the crowd. He's styling on Winderson here. Can he close the show? Right hand as well.
Dangerous times for winderson Nunes. King Kenny is on fire.
And I love this patience here from Kenny. He's not looking to rush anything. This fight has come to him the entire time. Why change things now? You're having success fighting your fight. Just because you knock Winderson down doesn't mean you change the game plan. You do exactly what you're doing.
He's playing with him at the moment. That's what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Here, Wade.
Playing with his food, and again, just being patient with the shots.
He's messed with Winderson mentally here, Wade.
That right hand lands there. Winderson can get his legs back. He can make things a little interesting here.
He needs to as well to get the crowd inspired again, to get himself inspired.
That's the biggest point right there, Malcolm. The crowd be damned. He has to get himself back into this fight. Everything that he came in, Kenny just flipped it on its head.
Oh, and he caught him again with the right hand there.
Winderson has to be able to get some confidence back here. Has to, because right now, Kenny is sucking air out of this ring.
And you know the frightening thing, Wade? He's doing it genuinely without breaking sweat. It's not like he's going to fold. It's not like he's going to gas. He's not even exerting himself.
Malcolm, when you talk about manifesting a fight, visualizing, I'm sure you talk to your fighters about it. This is what you tell them to think about. Think about landing every exchange. Think about being smooth working there. No effort needed. Nothing forced. That's what Kenny's doing.
You dream of these days.
Absolutely.
Nothing's going wrong for him. Nothing.
And again, it's still a fight, right? Round 2, and Winderson's still on his feet. He still has 2 hands, 2 gloves, and he can move forward. If you're Kenny, you keep doing what you're doing, but you have to realize the threat in front of you at all times. Nice, because as of right now, the shots you're throwing out aren't even coming close.
Winderson has got to stay focused.
He's got to get his head off the center line. He has to.
And he's got to keep his shape. That's
just an overcommittal there, though. Just an overcommittal to the shot. And again, Kenny, slick, smooth, pivoted out. Got the range separated again. Got to use some head movement here if you're Winderson. And not just the pull right hand. It's got to be off the center, left to right. Jab behind it, right hand behind that. Because this is just food for Kenny. He's picking him apart.
That right almost got through the guard as well. It's at the moment, Winderson he's at totally the wrong range.
Kenny knows exactly where he's at in the ring too. He felt the ropes, just glided away.
At the moment, with no disrespect to him, because we know how he can box, Winderson is like a rabbit in the headlights. I think he's amazed by what Kenny is producing. No one expected this.
Malcolm, it's just so hard because Kenny has now learned how to use his jab, but there's more behind it now. It used to just be a jab from Kenny and defense. Now he's putting combinations behind it because if you walk into it, you used to be able to walk through it. Now, not so much. You're going to hit the canvas.
He's snapping that jab out accurately. Winderson has been at that range the whole part of this round so far. He's not managed to close the gap. He's not managed to make a dent in Kenny's defense.
Anytime he tries, and you know something that Kenny's doing here to create some variety? He isn't just framing him off with his jab. He says, you want to play the game in close? I'll shoe shine a little bit here, Sugar Ray Leonard-esque, and then come upstairs with a hook.
Oh, the shoulder again.
Winderson landed a nice uppercut there off the lead hand. But that shoulder work is there once again from Kenny to bump and lean out. It's got to be more, though, from Winderson. It can't just be moments. You're down 2 rounds with the knockdown. And Kenny just patient here on the ropes. Great head movement.
He can afford to be at this pace and at this work rate with the amount he's landing. He's not even exerting himself at the moment. This is the problem for Winderson.
Winderson shakes that one off, but we've already seen what the damage Kenny can do with that lead and backhand. And he's trying to, like you said, he's trying to get Kenny to play the game. He's like, come on, yeah, come forward.
There comes a time, Wade, when nothing else is working. You've got to start thinking about boxing dirty. And what I mean by that is getting inside that range and
100%.
him up.
100%. Right now, he's letting Kenny bully him a bit. He's talking to him, and Kenny's talking back, but Kenny is just bullying him with the jab. And Winderson's okay to take it. You can't be okay with it. You can't smile and nod. It's got to be more than that.
Step in, get your own shoulder going. Give him a nudge, get your head down into his chest.
Because Kenny can fight at this pace the entire fight.
Exactly,
He can do this all day long. Winderson's not going to find an opening just by tiring Kenny out, smiling back, and then running right back into it. There has to be some urgency here from Winderson Nunes.
The moment that first jab comes out, Nunes has got to get in there at an angle and work him close. That's what he's got to do, but he's got to do it fast and hard and stay there.
But the reason he can't get there is, again, off of the jab, right? Winderson throws that uppercut, and it's nowhere to be found because he's not anywhere close to Kenny. It's got to be more than just throwing under the jab because he's getting stuck with it time and time again. And he can't be satisfied here either. This can't be where you win the fight. Head movement, parry shots, around. But right now, Kenny is in full control.
The key moments are when they turn, and Winderson allows Kenny to turn without throwing a shot.
Left hook uppercut again there from Kenny, and these are landing clean. The guard is up, but he's getting through. Beautiful. Splits the timing with the jab there. You saw that. He let Winderson relax for just a second, and then he split the timing. I do like the switch up there from Winderson. He tried to go drop step and then run into a southpaw stance with his lead hand forward, but it's not enough to just show it. It's got to be more.
Wade, at the moment, it's the old cliche, the matador and the bull.
Yeah. I like that. I like that step into range left hook.
He's got to, and he's got to stay there.
Yeah.
He's got to stop boxing, and start fighting Kenny.
Yeah. Because right here, where Kenny can just tee off with that jab and smile at him, it's not going to be enough. And his corner knows it. They're screaming for it. They're like, you got to break that range. You have to get in there.
Yeah.
And it's just so hard, man. We're commentating. The corner's on the outside in the fight. I wouldn't want to be standing in front of that jab from Kenny either. Because I'm sure he knows he needs to get there, but it's just an impossible task right now. There's a nice left hand to the body there from Winderson. But Kenny with the three-punch combo to answer. And Winderson saying, hey, you're not hurting me. That's a nice double left hook there from Winderson.
It's moments. It's got to be consistent. He's got to keep his foot on the gas. He's got to ask questions, Kenny. He hasn't taken him.
Got him off his game plan. Around the guard, Kenny goes with the right hand. To the body, uppercut. Anything and everything Kenny wants right now, he has it.
I hate to say it in a bout so important with so much at stake, but Kenny's turning it into a sparring session.
At this point, he's relaxed. He knows what Winderson has. Winderson hasn't showed him anything new since the first round. Kenny has read it, downloaded, and now he's attacking consistently, doing whatever he wants. That's beautiful work from Kenny again. Leans on it, makes him think that pressure's there, slides away.
Three-punch combination.
The final. Instead, it's time to close the show.
Winderson's got to stay in the pocket and he's got to fire away. I can't see it because Kenny's got so much more still left in the tank.
Absolutely, and he's showing it right here to start the round.
He could do 10 rounds on this form.
At this pace, with his jab, I don't disagree. He wanted to. And Winderson's just not showing him enough in the lead, man. He's throwing one shot at a time. And now Kenny's pushing him with both hands. Just pushing him around. The referee's warning him about it with the open hand, but still.
He doesn't care.
He's just whatever.
There's no need to worry.
There's a short left hook there from Winderson.
That's where he needed to be 2 rounds ago.
Yeah. And again, good body work from Kenny, not just to land to the body, but that shoulder, digging it into his sternum. Just touching him right now. It's a touch spar.
It's pretty it's a sparring session. He's had harder sparring in the build-up to this fight, I'm telling you.
So far, I could agree 100%. And again, it's just the same thing. Look at that. Beautiful. Way to close the range from Kenny. Using his shoulder to block any of those jabs or lead hands incoming and the backhand behind it.
Wade, it's as simple as this. It's not a script Winderson would ever have read in any shape or form.
Not at all. And if it was a script, I mean, let's be honest, the people in the stands, the fans, they all were behind Winderson, and Kenny said, that's cool.
Yeah.
I decided to not show up for acting class today. I didn't get any script. I'm here to flip the entire movie on its head. And that's what he's done throughout all 5 rounds. Beautiful work. Multi-punch combos from Kenny, and he punctuates it at the end. And again, to the body. Fighting in the phone booth with winderson Nunes here, putting the pressure on him as the time runs out.
Wait, I can't stress the dominance of this performance.
Oh my goodness.
The total domination of this performance has been scary.
It's unbelievable the evolution we're seeing Kenny go through right in front of our eyes. Stepping into range, just playing with his food, uppercuts, just whatever he wants. He's loose. No defense because he doesn't need it. He is styling on winderson Nunes, cross guard, stomping into range, uppercut again.
It's beautiful.
This might be the best performance I've seen in influencer boxing. I'm not even joking with you. Look at the head movement. Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable. King
What
Kenny.
am I seeing, Russ?
Well, you're watching the king.
I'm truly watching a man that is wearing the crown. This is a performance for the ages in influencer boxing. This is a where were you moment in our scene, because I'm telling you right now, King Kenny's gone to a different level. He's gone to a different level, Malcolm.